Okay, we found that again is in Luke chapter 24, verse 39, when again it says, "Behold, my hands and my feet, that is, I myself, handle me and see, for a spirit, see, have not flesh and bones, as you see me have." And so we know that that's why the Moloch could not redeem man, because they don't have flesh and bones. And in order for man to be redeemed, the scripture says that without the shedding of blood, there is no remission or removal of sin.
Right.
So again, Yah himself became a man, the perfect one. Okay? And he lived a perfect life. Okay? And therefore he's able to offer himself as the Passover lamb to remove our sin.
Yeah.
So that was the cost it would take. All right. So now we see here the plan. When Yah began here at the beginning, there's a plan that's placed in motion. And so the scripture is the unraveling or revealing of this plan. All right? And Yah has said in the word that he has declared the end from the beginning.
Right.
And if we want to know what Yahweh is going to do in the future, what do?
Look in the past.
We look in the past. We go back to the beginning. And so thus we go back to Bereshit, and we will see the plan of Yahweh. First of all, look at Isaiah. Look at Isaiah chapter 41. Look what it says. Isaiah 41. Okay. Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 26 says. Who want to read that?
41:26.
Yeah.
Speak of man.
Who has declared from the beginning that we may know, and before time that we may say, He is righteous. Yes, there is none that showeth. Yea, there is none that declareth. Yea, there is none that heareth your words.
So here's a question. Who have declared from the beginning?
Right.
Huh? Who have declared from the beginning that we may know? And before time. Before time means early. We may say he's righteous.
Yeah.
All right? That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, right? What else does it say here? Look at Isaiah 40, 46? Isaiah 46, verses 8 through 10. What does it say?
Therefore, hear now this, you that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly.
Isaiah 46, 8 to 10.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry,
Remember this.
Remember this, Yah said. Go ahead.
And show yourself men.
Yes.
Turn it back, you transgressors.
Yeah, bring it again to your mind. Oh, you transgressors, what?
Remember the former events
Remember
of old.
the former things of old.
For I am El.
I am El.
And there is no one else.
There is none else.
Elohim.
Elohim.
And there is no one else like me.
Uh-huh.
Declaring the end from the beginning, and from of old that which has not yet been done.
Yes.
Saying, my counsel does stand,
Yes.
and all my delights I do.
So Yah says that all his counsel will stand, and he will do all his good pleasure. He's declared the end from the very beginning. Look at Isaiah chapter 48, verses 3, okay, and 5.
3 and 5.
Yeah.
What is it? 3 and 1.
Isaiah 48.
48 and 3.
Yes, 3, 4, and 5.
I have declared the former events from the beginning, and they went forth from my mouth, and I made you hear them. Suddenly I acted, and they came to be, because I knew that you were hard, and your neck as an iron sinew.
You know you're talking to Israel, don't you?
Yes, he is. And your bronze forehead. Therefore I declare it to you long ago. Before it came, I made you hear.
Yes.
Lest you should say, my idol has done them. And my carved image and my molded image commanded them.
So Yah said, I'm going to declare the end from the beginning, so when it happens, you know I've spoken. Yah had already told us again what's going to happen to his people, what happened to us, right?
Right.
To be scattered among the nations. Did he say that?
Right.
Okay, and that's exactly what happened.
And he told us that was going to be happening. So again, we won't be giving the white man and every other man the honor
That's
that
right.
goes to Yahweh.
Only Yah will get that because he declared the end from the beginning.
He
said it.
Your images, you made these people Elohim.
That's right.
Talking about they did this to us, and it was by basically their might. No, Yah allowed it to happen.
Yes.
It was Yah hands moving.
Exactly.
Hey, puppets.
Right.
But it's Yah doing that.
Yes. And so now, if we go back to Genesis, so what has Elohim, what did he declare from the beginning? In order to find his plan, we need to go back to the beginning. Okay? Now, I asked this question. Why did it take Elohim 7 days to create the heaven and earth, or 6 days, when he could have done all that in nanoseconds?
Again, Yah's very timely. He set himself on a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
He's there's a bigger picture here.
There's a bigger picture here. And so what Yah is doing through his creation, he is actually spelling out his plan. 6 days. Okay? 6 days it took to make the heaven and earth, and the 7th day he rested. Okay? You know what this means? It is taught that each day, all right, represents man, okay, his time on earth, whereby which he will govern himself.
6 days.
6 days. And on the 7th day, Yah will govern.
Right.
Okay? The scripture says that each day is a picture of 1,000 years. Let's look at it. Let's go to Psalms 90, verse 4. Okay? Psalms chapter 90, verse 4. Psalms 90, verse 4. We're just trying to unravel this plan here. Psalm 90, verse 4. What does it say?
For 1,000 years in your sight
1,000 years in your sight
are but as yesterday,
when
it is past, and as a watch in the night.
and as a watch in the night. Okay, now go to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. And this is what Peter has to say. Okay? 2 Peter 3, verse 8. What does it say?
But
beloved,
be not ignorant of this one thing.
Peter says if there's anything that you shouldn't be ignorant of, this is one thing that you should not be ignorant of. What is it, Keith, that we should not be ignorant of?
That one day is with Yahweh.
Yahweh's timetable. One day with Yahweh is what?
As 1,000
This
years.
is 1,000 years.
And 1,000 years.
And 1,000 years.
As one day.
This is one day. Okay, so he says, he was revealing that Yahweh's timetable, each day is equivalent to 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is equivalent to one day.
Right.
All right. Now, if we go back to Genesis, all right, if you just to show you this here, remember the Creator what day he made Adam on?
6.
He made Adam on the 6th day. All right, let's go to Genesis chapter 2. Okay. He made Adam on the 6th day. All right. And he spoke to Adam. He gave Adam a commandment, right? Okay. Here's the commandment he gave to Adam on the 6th day. Okay. Verses 15 through 17. What does it say? He took Adam what?
And Yahweh Elohim took the man
Mm-hmm.
and put him into the Garden of Eden
Yes.
to dress it and to keep it.
Yes.
And Yahweh Elohim commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat of it. For in the day that you eat thereof, you shall surely die.
So Yahweh told Adam, listen here, Adam, I'm putting you in this garden to dress it.
Right.
You can eat from every tree, but one tree is mine. That's my tree. Okay? He said, because he's showing ownership. Okay? If they eat this tree, you should surely die. Okay, now, let's go to Genesis chapter 5 for a minute here, right? And verse 5, what does it say?
And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died.
Wait a minute. I thought Yah told Adam, in the day you eat this tree, you will surely die. But here in Genesis chapter 5, verse 5, it's recorded that Adam died. He was 930 years old. What's going on here? You said the day. He lived to be 930 years. So did Adam die in the day? He absolutely did. Because remember, Yahweh said that, Kiva said, don't be ignorant of this one thing, that a day with Yahweh is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years one day. So Adam lived to be what? 930 years. He did not live to be 1,000 years old. He died before he reached day 1. 930 years old he was when he died. Okay?
Right.
And so now I want to look at another scripture here. Let's look at